All right, everybody, Economic Ninja here. So the wind has died down a little bit. I wanted to walk you around the area and show you some more trucks have shown up. We're probably sitting around 25 to 30 trucks now at the staging area for, you can see all kinds of cool camera equipment, at the staging ground for the DC Truckers Convoy, the Freedom Convoy 2022. Now I've got to actually be really careful because the wind, I don't know how this is recording right now, so I'm trying to keep the mic out of the wind, but I wanted to give you guys an idea before I set the camera down what we're looking at here, okay? So tomorrow is the send-off around 10 o'clock in Adelanto here. You see the Adelanto Stadium. Obviously all kinds of people that are around filming. And so there's more and more people coming in slowly, but this gives you an idea of what we got going on here. Let's see, looking for a couple things. The other problem is there is literally zero internet. I'm gonna set up right here. Zero internet. Show me when I'm in the camera. There's zero internet right here. As a matter of fact, we ended up grabbing a hotel down the road because it might snow. There's snow off in the distance, and it's a little cold right here. But tried to get internet connection there to get you guys live streams. I'm gonna try and get this uploaded tonight, and I just don't know what we're looking like. Now, here's the deal. We don't know what's gonna come up in the next couple of weeks. I haven't seen the exact course route for the convoy, but we do know that there are a couple of, it's gonna take a few days, possibly a week to get up there, and there's gonna be more and more trucks, more and more people joining this. There's a lot of support rigs, buses, like I said earlier in another video, somebody running for governor, I don't even know which state it is, but the weather conditions are sort of lending it to where there's no real good spot to do interviews. But tomorrow morning I'm gonna be here to see the send-off, and hopefully the wind will be down a little bit. But I wanna bring up something actually that I think is very important, and we need to talk about this. And this has to do with economics, because I've talked about this in the last year, how people tend to lose their minds. And that's why a couple of different ways people lose their minds is they forget the last market cycle, the last real estate cycle, stock cycle, any cycle. They forget it. They don't remember that they fell victim to it in the past. Some people don't fall victim to it, but usually that's a very rare, small group of human beings because they're prepared. And I was in a hotel today, and here in California, the mask mandates have been done. They've been done since what, the 15th, you said? I think 15th. And I walk in, and there's mask signs everywhere, and the hotel staff has masks on, and I go, do you really want to put this on? And I'm like, that's just there, right? And they go, well, we haven't been told anything yet. And I go, well, the governor of our state, he said, hey, no more mandates. They said, well, we haven't heard anything yet, so they're still on. And the thing is that people just aren't thinking. Nobody's thinking for themselves. Now, I get it, there's corporations that are out there running the roost, and to be honest with you, if it wasn't the only hotel, I wouldn't have even stayed at the darn thing, but I was trying to get internet to try and get information out to you guys, and go figure, there's no internet. But it's interesting because it's been a point of mine this entire year. The reason why we have market peaks and market drops is because most people don't think for themselves. They're the herd, they follow. And that's why we need to stay ahead of that crowd. It was like when I was buying Bitcoin a long time ago, everyone laughed at me. Well, they don't laugh anymore, although they're always waiting for that big drop. It's like what's going on right now. Bitcoin dropped like 37,000 people are like, ha ha, look, Bitcoin dropped. I'm like, ha ha, I don't care. I bought it a long time ago. And it's funny, it's being ahead of the game. That's why I've been talking about gold and silver, the one asset that hasn't really moved. I mean, silver's up like 40% since this all started, which, in the past used to be a great move, but lots of inflation has happened, has been bigger than that. Lumber's gone up more, coal, all kinds of different commodities. Point being is that I want to be ahead of the game, and I think that's where we should all be ahead of the game, because seeing what's going on out here, seeing the people's, first off, everybody's smiling, everyone's in a good mood, you can tell. I mean, even the weather isn't getting a lot of people down, they're just smiling. You walk up to a total stranger and they smile, nod, wave, how are you doing, have a great day. That's excellent. That's what we want to see. Good people getting together to fight for their freedom, honestly. So I wanted to just bring out that point because I think it's a very important deal right now. And I think, and it's really cool actually, because a lot of the truckers that are out working right now that know what this is all about, they're going down the highway and they're hitting their horns. And it's just a really neat feeling. So I want to thank you guys for being here with me. Keep watching. We're going to keep trying to get all the information out, but without internet, it's going to be interesting. All right, guys, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.